Welcome to episode 20, yay, of Pink's Picks Recommendations from a Retired English Teacher. Downton Abbey fans, if you'd be interested in reading a book from Carson's perspective, today's title is for you. The 245-page 1989 Booker Prize winner, The Remains of the Day, is the first-person account of the butler of Darlington Hall's 6-day road trip in the summer of 1956. As Mr. Stevens travels across the English countryside, he describes quaint hamlets, charming villages, but it is through flashbacks, anecdotes, digressions, and author intrusion that we learn the intricacies of Stevens' 35 years working at what he thought was a distinguished household, entertaining famous guests, and choosing to tell white lies as the simplest means of avoiding unpleasantness. The problem is, as is often the case with we humans, that the person to whom we most frequently fib is ourselves. Stephen's subterfuge with Lord Darlington and his guests is a professional asset. With friends and colleagues, not so much. One of my favorite, albeit sad, scenes illustrating this is a conversation between the forthright housekeeper, Miss Kenton, and the reticent Mr. Stevens. Do you realize, Mr. Stevens, how much it would have meant to me if you had thought to share your feelings last year? You knew how upset I was when my girls were dismissed. Do you realize how much it would have helped me? Why, Mr. Stevens, why do you always have to pretend? Author Kazuo Ishiguro, playwright, lyricist, short story writer, and obviously novelist, won the Nobel Prize for Literature in 2017. According to their website, he was influenced by Dostoevsky, Chekhov, Tolstoy, who wouldn't be, Austen, and Proust, and favors themes of memory, time, and lifelong deception. These are particularly prominent in The Remains of the Day. Stylistically, Ishiguro's long retrospective and introspective paragraphs juxtaposed with very clipped dialogue reminds me of a fellow Nobel Prize winner, Hemingway. His atmospheric use of rain reminds me of Fitzgerald, who sadly never won any literary prize during his lifetime. Throughout the novel, Stevens generalizes his personal experiences by using the word one. As Ishiguro develops his character, Stevens transitions to I, thus reflecting his subtle, somber revelations. That's just genius, in my opinion. Stevens reminisces about small decisions that set things on an inevitable course towards turning points. There was surely nothing to indicate at the time that such evidently small incidences would render whole dreams forever irredeemable. I also love the alliteration there. I love Ishiguro's use of comic relief. My only objection, and that's the old, with emphasis on old, English teachers issue, is using further when I believe farther should be used. Since this was also an issue with Dimeline in The Morrow Thieves, I thought I would research this, and apparently distinguishing between farther and further is very American. So that said, I absolutely give this book an A. For next time, we'll be discussing The Tattooist of Auschwitz, and we were the lucky ones. Until then, stay safe, be healthy, and do your homework.